Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Vic, aka Mr. Glass, and today it is Bills week. This is week 4 in our Jets franchise's second year. We are going to praise Zach Wilson. We need to try to get Zach Wilson a breakout opportunity this season. Gotta get to a superstar. We have an elite quarterback that was coming in, and we're gonna negate his scrambling because I think Allen is not going to run on us. He's not particularly fast. He's very strong. He's not particularly fast. We're going to try to hold him under 75 rushing yards, which is I think that's doable. He's not Lamar Jackson out there. We're playing in the heavy rain in Buffalo. That's not good. I think we're gonna run the ball here. I think. So the goal is to try to run for 150 and pass for 300, even in the rain. We got one for Zach Wilson, and we got one for our guy, Brees Hall. Uh, I mean, the only guy that we really need to sign is these two. So we're going to go ahead and throw a very player friendly contract at Brian Burns because I need him. He's 25, which means this will lock him up until he is 30 years of age. I think that is a perfect year for him. I mean, I'd even consider making this a 6-year deal. But let's see what he says. 5 years. He's excited to sign. Brian Burns is going to be our rush left end for the foreseeable future. We have Quinnen Williams here. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. I understand that Quinnen Williams is a stout defensive tackle. I understand this, guys. Okay? But if we want to sink the type of money that Quinnen Williams is going to ask for, well, actually, he's not asking for nearly as much money as I thought he would. So we are going to try to sign him. He is exactly happy with that offer. We get both of our superstar rather, defensive linemen under contract. I really don't care to negotiate with anybody else on this list, I don't think. No, we'll try to get our punter and potentially Isaiah Dunn. Or Isaiah Dunn. But everybody else can be let go. Alright. Bills week. Let's go. I'm going to tell you guys in advance, if we don't see a good game out of this, we are going to lower the sliders. I know I'm playing well. Oh, I forgot to adjust. Hold on. When we get in, we're going to go ahead and adjust the depth chart really fast. I forgot that from the week before. They messed up some of our stuff. We're going to go ahead and adjust this. And don't scream at me in the comment section if I forget this again, please. Alright, so we have Wilson, Moore. Just make sure that we're good everywhere here. Gonna have Kerr starting there. Don't mind having Lofton as his primary backup for both spots. I thought I adjusted that, but I guess not. I want Sauce Gardner hurt. I never saw that Sauce Gardner got hurt. Okay, we might be in trouble this game. We might be in serious, serious trouble this game. I gotta check to see what his injury is and how long he's gonna be out. Brees Hall. Moore is our slot. Okay, Burns is our rush left. He is our rush right. We got some very good players all over the field here. as I think we're going to do Dunn as our slot. He has the most speed. We got to keep Michael Carter on the outside, I think, to maybe try to contain Diggs at certain times. I don't know how long Gardner's going to be hurt. We got to make sure we check that. Actually, I wonder if we can check it here. Is there a way to check? Medical Center. Okay. Sauce just turf toe out for game. Must have did that in practice, I would guess. One game without one of our best players. It could be bad, guys. It could be very bad. Alright, but nonetheless, we're going to run the ball first play of the game in the rain. That's a good dive right there by number 21 for the Bills. I'm not really familiar who that is. You know what I need to get in the habit of doing is showing you their rosters. And so that way I can familiarize myself because players move around quite often here. Tre'Davious White is out there on our guy. As strange as that sounds, that's a great pickup for that situation. 3-yard rush for Zach Wilson gets us in 3rd and 1. I don't know if we picked that up. 4th and 1. Again, the analytics say we should go for this, and that's exactly what we're going to do. I don't know what I want to do, though. Do I want to go for the quick slant? Okay, so we have the tight end as an option if that linebacker drops. Tre'Davious White does not make a very good play. He was clearly backing off. We throw it short, and we get the easy first down there. Just a great throw by Zach Wilson. Okay, this looks like it might be a deep shot here. It's not. Is that Von Miller? Nope. Not really sure who that was. They get us for a sack, though. Could have been a rookie. Pass breakup right there. The Bills' defense is really... I mean, quite frankly, they're acting like the Bills' defense. It's a tough group here. We're going to have to get something deep down the field if we're going to sustain this drive. That's a great interception by number 24 there. I thought I could get it over his head, but the rain looks like it may have affected the throw. Yeah, we just couldn't get it over his head. And he makes a great reaction there. We just didn't have that lane to throw that ball. So now Zach Wilson throws an interception on his first drive. What does Josh Allen do on his first drive here? We're about to find out. Burns and Quentin Williams are signed to 5 and 4 year extensions. That's an under pressure throw as Josh Allen has nothing. I'm worried in this game without having our guy Sauce out there. How are we going to deal with some of these really good receivers that Buffalo has as we take the user sack from the new Jet, Derwin James? That's pretty much his first big play as a New York Jet. Unbelievable play right there. We're just going to try to keep everything in front of us now. We're going to try to get some pressure up front. They're settling for a punt. They're definitely not trying a 60-plus yard field goal in the rain. I just think that was a give up there. Not a very good play. But look, the newly signed Quentin Williams makes a big play, earning his big check that he got this year. I don't know, guys. I mean, we threw an interception on the first play or first drive of the game, but our defense really backs us up as they get absolutely nothing going for them on that drive. Oof. Big hit. Brees Hall takes there. We don't want to test Jatavius White. That's for absolute certain. So I'm probably going to look for the tight end on this play. Let's see if we got him. We do. Oh, but he's hung up and he cannot get in position to make the catch before he runs out of space. Okay, so we're at 3rd and 7. Trying not to make this a quick drive. We get Michael Gallup on the good, quick pass, first down. We are inching towards Buffalo territory here. Brees Hall getting to the 56-yard gain. I mean, we're not in firm control of the game by any means, but we're definitely not, uh, we're definitely not hurting this early in the game here. All right, first down, Brees Hall. I'm looking. I don't like this play at all. I'm gonna audible out, guys. I feel like Tre'Davious White would snatch that pass on us if we tried to throw it. So it's just a quick 3-yard gain. I don't want to do the same mistake I did before. We're just going to try a quick slant here. We're going to check it down, if necessary, to the tight end. It's not necessary, but it might have been. Oh, number 50, another sack. We can't escape the pressure. I mean, probably should have tried to step up middle of the field. It's a terrible play on our part. Tre'Davious White is gonna. Oh man, that is a really bad pass from Zach Wilson. The rain is clearly affecting him. We're gonna punt the ball. 4th and 20. Is that a rough in the kicker? Should that have been a rough in the kicker, guys? Because can we look at a replay? I'm gonna show you guys, and this is just terrible. I mean, how is that not roughing the kicker? How is that not roughing the kicker? I've really seen some really bad calls so far. That is clearly a roughing penalty. I don't know what we've got to do to get a fair shake here. Brian Burns all over Josh Allen. A gain or a loss of 10 on the sack. Another sack by Brian Burns. I mean, he's just everywhere we need him to be. I think he's recorded a sack in every game except the first one, and multiple sacks several times, as Josh Allen seems to be affected by the rain on that one. We're going to keep everything in front of us here. Oh, wow. What a play right there by Golston for the safety as Josh Allen nowhere to go, trying to make something happen with his feet. He can't. It is 2-0 as both defenses look ferocious and both offenses look pedestrian. Ah, Zach Wilson's got to get something going here, but Brees Hall also has to get something going. He's got 400 yards on the season. I don't know, guys. This is a tough one here. This Bills team is exciting to watch under normal circumstances, but our defense is definitely leading the league in quarterback sacks. I have no doubt in. Well, I don't know. We've seen some crazy performances if you look at the players of the week. 4 and 5 sacks from Bosa and Myles Garrett, respectively. So maybe not, but I would venture to say We're high up there on the list if we're not leading. 3rd and 1. Let's see where Tre'Davious White actually is on this play. We might throw it to Conklin up the middle. Tre'Davious is definitely covering that. Oh, that's a terrible throw. What is happening here? We're going to go for this. As it seems like the rain is just really bothering Zach Wilson. I don't know why we're going to go for this with a 2-0 lead. But we're going to give it a shot here. We have to turf it as the running back gets caged behind the line of scrimmage. I don't know about that call to go for it there. 2-0. Should have played our defense's strength here. We did not. And Josh Allen takes over with incredible field position. But, oh, a fumble right there. Oh, man. Derwin James picks it up. And that's going to be a fumble recovery for a touchdown. And I want to see who made this hit. Derwin James with a big sack and a big fumble recovery for 6. Who makes the hit? Is that Cashman? It is. The really fast linebacker that we picked up in free agency to fill out roster depth makes an unbelievable hit. And we convert the kick. It is 9-0. Derwin James looks like he might be the hero of the day. So that decision to go for it on 4th-and-1 does not bite us. The defense is just a little too ferocious for Zach Allen and his guys. I mean, he makes a good read, gets it out to the running back, but man, oh man, does he get clocked. And that ball is out. And it was returned for 6 by Derwin James. All right, Buffalo takes the field. 2nd quarter, 7 minutes to go. They're down 9-0. They can't seem to get anything moving on the offensive end. We get a 2-yard rush there from Devin Singletary. I mean, under all types of pressure is Josh Allen. He can't get anything going. Our team is playing phenomenally well right now on defense. If the offense could just match it, we'd be in business. I mean, Josh Allen has absolutely nowhere to go. Quentin Williams, big sack right there. I mean, I don't see anything for Josh Allen to do with the football. I'm not sure there's a read to be made there. Okay, the punt doesn't. I mean, it's not a terrible punt, but it's not a great punt either. As Brees Hall and the offense looking to take back over and maybe get some offensive points here. Here we go. Good field position on the 49. And we get a 9-yard run. As Brees Hall gets it to Buffalo territory. Tre'Davious White, the corner that we're looking to attack, maybe. We're actually not. That's a catch. How is that not a catch? Alright, well, no catch. 3rd and inches. We're going to check it down to the tight end. Tight end breaks the tackle, but we do still get the first down. Easton Quincy, a big play right there. We're gonna try to keep this ball on the ground for a little bit, as this definitely seems to be. Oh, we just couldn't shake him off. I mean, he tried so hard to stay on his feet there, I think. We might try a deep shot here. Another poor throw from Zach Wilson. The weather is definitely causing havoc for him, as he's not able to get the ball down the field, which pretty much has been his signature. All right, it is 4th and 2 on the 32. You know what I'm gonna do, guys. You know what the analytics are telling us. We gotta go for this. 49-yard field goal and heavy rain. Excuse me. Not probably gonna happen. Tre'Davious White knocks the ball free. That's a great play by Tre'Davious White. We lose possession of the football, both on the catch and in relation to the possession of the ball. 1st and 10 for the Bills on the 32. I don't feel like we lost a whole lot by doing that. That's a really big play for the Bills. Their first real positive offensive play of the game, I think. And we've taken chances offensively because we have such a great defense. Hopefully they can bail us out again. Is that a roughing the passer there? It's going to be a roughing the passer. We're going to give the Bills excellent field position here. Huge mistake by Brian Burns. We got to hope he can make up for it with a sack. We need to get Buffalo out of field goal range here. It's caught, but out of bounds. Tell you what, these quarterbacks just can't get it done. First and goal, or 1st and 10 on the 10, as Buffalo makes a really big play. Let's see what Buffalo has on this possession, guys. Are they going to be able to get something going and get themselves a touchdown? Almost thrown at a DB, but he throws it out of bounds. I'm telling you, Josh Allen is skirting disaster under pressure. As Brian Burns puts the heat on him and he almost makes the ultimate bad play. Derwin James with a big hit on Devin Singletary. 3rd and 5. 2-minute warning. I'm going to guarantee you that Buffalo is going to kick a field goal if they're faced with that decision. We should have probably kicked the field goal, but it's far. It's in the rain. I really didn't think our kicker is going to make that one, to be honest. And a big sack by Brian Burns. And let's see, can we block the kick? No, we cannot. Buffalo gets 3. Can we respond before the end of the half? That's going to be the big question here. I don't know, guys. Let's see. Okay. This is definitely a much tougher game than that Miami one was. So, I think the sliders are fine. The rain is causing havoc, and we're in New York, so we're going to see probably a lot of weather games in this franchise. We're going to determine on this play whether or not we want this drive to continue or not. I mean, Michael Gallup makes an unbelievable catch in traffic to keep the drive alive. We're going to try to get the ball down the field quickly here. Big sack right there by number 54. Going to cause us to call our second timeout. They don't have anybody deep here. So if we can successful. Oh, just a terrible throw. Under pressure. Zach Wilson has not had a day today to remember. 32 seconds left. 3rd and 18. We're going to see if we can pick this up and keep this drive moving. That's a great throw. Good accuracy. We're gonna call our timeout here. And hopefully take a few shots to the end zone or close to the boundary line and see if we can't do something. That's incomplete. We had a chance at a touchdown right there, but it did not materialize. You know, okay, we're not really like thirsty for a touchdown here. If we can try to get a field goal, we will. I'm gonna take a shot deep one more time. And Tre'Davious White gets mossed by Garrett Wilson in a one-on-one situation. As good as he played the one to knock it out of his hands, is as bad as he plays this one. Zach Wilson, excuse me, with a great play. He never gets turned around. It's just a great play, a great throw. Unbelievable play to get us into the half with a 2-score lead. Whew. That's a huge play. 16-3. Zach Wilson, it ain't been pretty, but a dime there, which is better than what I think Josh Allen has been able to do on his side. Both offenses have struggled. This is definitely not what we saw last week in Miami, or who did we play last week? Yeah, we played Miami last week. No. We played Washington last week. Miami the week before. And I would argue that Miami has the scarier team. Maybe not defensively, but and our defense is definitely, we've definitely had our starring players on defense this time around. Good swat right there. We get out of the half with a 16-3 lead. Josh Allen has struggled mightily, I think. He turned it on a little bit in that field goal drive. We helped him out with the roughing the passer. We're going to try to run the ball. We want to stop the deep ball because I think potentially that's what they're going to go to with Stephon Diggs. I mean, that's what I would do in their situation, to be honest. Alright, Josh Allen. Let's see what he can do. Down 16-3. First possession of the second half. And that is a pick by DJ Reed. I mean, just a terrible throw from Josh Allen. DJ Reed with the excellent coverage. Wow. I mean, Brian Burns is breathing down his neck. He throws a good ball. It's just terribly placed. There was no wobble to it or anything like that. He just threw it in the wrong spot. And we will take over on the 31-yard line. Excellent field position. Brees Hall with another excellent run. I mean, Brees Hall has been everything we wanted him to be in this franchise so far. A bell cow running back to do everything we need him to do. Hasn't had a tremendous catching the ball out of the backfield role yet, but you never know when that's coming. And Brees Hall not getting a good rush right there. We're going to try to see if we can get. Oh, what a blitz by number 54, Spectre. Gets our quarterback on the ground. And we're going to have to put this ball in the air. I didn't really want to. But we're going to try and get Michael Gallup a touchdown potentially here. We do. We sneak it behind the linebacker. Excellent throw from Zach Wilson as Michael Gallup gets another touchdown here. They want us to go for two to make it a 21-point lead. And to be honest, I think there's no better play than what we just ran for this scenario. Garrett Wilson underneath of Tre'Davious White. Touchdown or 2-point conversion is good. We are now up 21. It is 24 to 23. 3-touchdown lead for the Jets. Josh Allen just can't get anything going in the rain. I mean, Zach Wilson has had his problems as well, but the challenge for this Buffalo offense has been unique because they do not have a good ground game. We've been able to supplement our passing with our ground game and been able to mix it up, whereas they are pretty much solely going to the air for the majority of their yards. And you see now, we see a little bit of a run from Devin Singletary. It has not been many, only 4 rushes so far in this clash of, in my opinion, roster-wise, the 2 best teams in the AFC East. That's a big hit. That's a big catch, though. All right, so they're moving the ball now. Buffalo, 1st and 10 on 37. I mean, that's a nice play. It's just a quick out. Try to keep the chains, keep themselves in front of the down and distance. It's now third or second and third, second and three rather, if I can speak properly. And that is an interception, a horrible read by Josh Allen. Everything I said nice about what he was doing, I take it all back. Terrible read, terrible throw. Great play by us as we get it going again with an interception. We are on the 27. Excellent field position once again. Let's see what we can do. I mean, that's a good stop right there by this Buffalo team. 2nd and 9, only a 1 yard gain. Check the smoke route. It's not there. Gonna run the ball with Brees. We set up the block well. Maybe we should have saved that juke for a little bit later. Probably could have got the first down. But, I mean, we're challenging this Buffalo team both in the air and on the ground, which I don't think they're responding very well to. Alright, we're going to run it up the middle with Brees. Just great blocking. Our line is definitely handling themselves very well. Okay, so we're going to try to get the ball in the air here. Potentially a mistake. We're going to look for the tight end. Nope. Coverage is great for the tight end. But a perfect throw for Michael Gallup. Touchdown. New York Jets. I mean, we are now really exposing Josh Allen and this Buffalo team. I thought that they would have a much better chance to beat us than it looks like they have right now. It's 31 to 3. Their offense can't get anything going, and our defense can do no wrong. Their defense is having to come and play on a short field, and they're not able to come up to the task as we get another touchdown. 31 to 3. All Jets going forward here. I don't think the sliders need to be adjusted, though, as I've thrown a few picks and some bad plays have happened. I think if we see a team that's a little more capable, look at Brian Burns. Wow, this Buffalo offensive line is just being shredded today by this pass rush. As I called out, if we get a pass rush here for the Jets, it's going to be a completely different season. And we do. Wow. As Cashman with a great play. 3rd and 19. It's not looking good. Josh Allen has thrown multiple interceptions. He's been sacked many, many times. Almost another interception there by our guy, Derwin James, but he just bats it away. And 31-3, the Jets are going to be receiving the ball as Buffalo's punting. I didn't need to call a fair catch there. I thought I would. But we're comfortable with where we're at. As you see, Breece Hall nearing 500 yards in the season. 468 with 75 rushes. Only 3 touchdowns, though. It's a good run. Probably didn't need to get stopped there. But I accidentally ran into the blocked guy, which didn't knock me down, but it definitely took some steam out of the run. Take it up the middle again. Easy first down. Breece Hall is just lighting it up here. Probably another run to Breece Hall, but it's actually play action. And Buffalo looks like they were probably expecting a run as Conklin right over the middle. Easy pitch and catch. First down. I'm telling you guys, we've changed a little bit of what we're doing offensively, gone into more of a shotgun set, kind of more like what you would see from Tom Brady. Not using so much of the single backer stuff. And it is going to be start of the 4th quarter. We are up ginormously against the Buffalo Bills. 2nd and 5 on the 19. That is not Tre'Davious White over there to the right, so we may look to get this to the tight end. Quincy. And it's a pretty good throw, but a knockdown of the football, or a knockout, I should say, of the football. So, 3rd and 5. Are we really trying to throw the ball here? Probably not, as we get a Breece Hall run. 4th and 2. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't really want to kick the field goal. We're going to try to go for it. And just see if we can't push him back, get Breece Hall a little space, and get this first down. Because the more clock that we can churn here, the better. 5 seconds left on the play clock. We're going to try to run it down all the way. They commit to the run, but Breece Hall is just a maniac out here today, as he's well over 100 yards now. He looks a little tired, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to put Michael Carter in, let him get his first touch of the year for a play. And this run game is still explosive no matter who's back there. Second and goal on the 3. I mean, we love this formation because it looks like, I mean, that what a pancake by 75. Just opening up a gaping hole for Breece Hall. He takes it in for the touchdown. I mean, what can you say? You know, what can you really say? It's a perfect kick. Oh, it bounces. The wind literally takes it away. As the field goal is no good. Well struck, but no good. All right, so Buffalo's going to take over. They're not in very good position. It's a three score with three 2 point conversion lead. So looks like it's out of hand. It's not going well today for Josh Allen. He's thrown some terrible passes. He's been sacked many, many times. He's been running for his life in others and just had to throw the ball away. As I mean, you see, he's just drifting too far. As Jamie or Jermaine Johnson again with a sack. I mean, look, guys, this is what we envisioned when we decided to take this team over. We wanted to get a pass rush. We haven't really addressed too much. Oh, wow. Almost a pick right there for Cashman. He just dropped it. I mean, Josh Allen just does not appear to be sharp today. Maybe it's all the pressure. Maybe he feels that internal clock ticking away really quickly here. I mean, they just don't have anything. They just don't have anything. They have the weapons, but they're just not able to execute anything. I think Dalton Knox actually left via free agency, so maybe that's affecting their offense. I don't know, guys, but it's not good for them. Whatever's happening here is not good. Alright, we're not going to call the smoke play here. It looks like they're pressing. Brees Hall with another big carry. I mean, Brees is doing whatever he wants to do out here, pretty much. Tre'Davious White lined up one-on-one. And we can't get the ball off in time. Great sack right there. As Buffalo looks to, maybe get a measure of revenge here. As this game looks like it's kind of getting out of hand in our favor. That's going to be a holding penalty, I think, on the offense. So we're going to negate that big first down catch. And I am correct. As Max Mitchell, the young left tackle, guilty of that hold. We got one chance to make this happen. It's a good ball. Tre'Davious White with the pass breakup. We're going to punt the ball. I mean, we just simply don't need to push our luck deep into our own territory. We're going to punt it. And they're going to fair catch it. 41-yard line. We get about a 40-yard punt. I mean, look, guys. It's been a domination. As Josh Allen hasn't really been able to do much at all. I mean, look, he's just throwing the ball away. I mean, I don't know what his front line is doing here, but they're not able to stop. I mean, this tackle has absolutely no chance against Brian Burns. Brian Burns has been eating all day, putting tremendous pressure on Josh Allen, and he gets yet another sack. They're just outmatched on the defensive line, guys. They're just outmatched. Our defensive line is so much better than their offensive line, and Josh Allen can't make up the difference. As great as he is, it doesn't matter if you can't give him protection. I think they're just going to be satisfied with punting the ball here. Got a lot of tight ends on the field, 2 tight ends set. I think Devin Singletary might be getting this ball. No, he does not. And Josh Allen just throws it away because he's forced to scramble away. Can't set his feet. I mean, I'm just not sure what Buffalo would have been capable of doing. They haven't played well. They haven't been able to do much on offense at all. Their defense has been okay-ish. They've gotten a turnover. They've gotten a turnover on downs. But overall, we've had our way both offensively and defensively. Tre'Davious White is activated, which means we're not going to mess with him probably for the rest of the game. Brees Hall with a gain of 5. Okay, guys, we're gonna look at this and we're gonna see where Tre'Davious White goes. Is Tre'Davious White following? He's not. We're gonna launch it. Oh, tremendous play right there as they bat the ball away. I was hoping to see a Garrett Wilson make an incredible catch in a one-on-one against the safety, but the safety plays it well. I mean, it's just no opportunity for the Bills to make that play. They just don't have anybody. They're just not capable in that spot. 2 minute warning, first down. I mean, we're just slowly ticking out the clock here, dominating the game. Okay, that's a really nice tackle for loss by Clay. I just don't know here, guys. I mean, Buffalo has not played well, but yet they've had their opportunities to play better than they have. Brees Hall, just gonna chew the clock. We don't really care if we get this. We'll probably go for it on fourth down, just to try to maintain possession unless it's a loss here. What a block! You see Brees Hall just running the rock here, over 150. And this is setting up to be the last play of the game right here. Brees Hall dominated this one. This was definitely his game to do what he needed to do, and he did it. We make Josh Allen look pedestrian all day. He had absolutely no time to do anything. Brian Burns, 5-year contract extension, well earned his money today, and just an amazing performance by the Jets defense all day today. That is a GG from Buffalo. I mean, Josh Allen played very poorly. Zach Wilson played very poorly in the rain. Couldn't get anything going on the throwing the ball offensively, but we did what we needed to do offensively to put this game away. I mean, we scored a lot of points, but it was mostly set up by our defense. All right, Mekhi Becton, who I believe he's going to be back this week, is upgrading to an 82 overall. We're excited about that. We are going to deep threat away here for Garrett Wilson. Not another upgrade in speed, but an upgrade in catching traffic, catching, deep route running, and release. Those are all really good stats. We might go ahead and let everybody else get upgraded by the CPU. We do. We didn't throw the ball like we wanted to with Zach. A little disappointed in that. But the rain clearly a factor. So he gets medium and deep route running, or deep route throw. I mean, that's going to be huge because I know exactly what we're going to do with it. Okay, so we dominated Josh Allen. We're going to rejoice in that victory. 2,500 XP for the defense. That's going to be huge. And, I mean, I think the offensive line, honestly, but we're going to say running backs because we want Brees Hall to get his XP. Oh, he didn't get any XP, but he got some stats there, which will help him, hopefully, next week. Tremendous game. Week 4 is in the books. The Bengals, who we lost to last season, 4-0. Joe Burrow on top of the world. This is going to be a tough game here. Buffalo, not off to the greatest start. Maybe we overinflated what they could do. But this team right here is going to be tough. We're going to have to reset our depth charts here before we get into this game. But I do want to upgrade, as Golson has made play after play. We're going to put him for run stuffing only because he's clearly already getting after the quarterback. We just want him to, in that nickel because he's playing, we want him to be able to get a run stop. We're going to upgrade his power rush, although he's very rarely in the game. If something happens to Golson, he'll step in. We don't need any of these guys to be personally upgraded. We'll upgrade Ashton Davis's zone because that's what he needs to be better at. He gets +3 to his zone coverage. He's a 77 overall. Probably not going to pick up his contract, though. We'll probably look to do something with that position either in free agency if we have a little bit of money left or in the draft. Okay, so we got to redo our depth chart here before we start the next game. Michael Gallup is our clear one. As we seem to be getting injured, however, in practice. I'm not a huge fan of that. So I'm not sure what we're going to do there. How do we get disconnected due to inactivity when I'm clearly setting the depth chart, guys? What is happening with this game? Alright, we're going to have to reset the depth chart again before we start the next game. I really feel like EA needs to do something with their servers because it's just, you know, it's a blight on what they're doing. As we'll redo our XP as well. It's a blight on what they're doing, though. They need to do better. Quincy's going to get the nod. You know, Max is upgrading very well. Max Mitchell. Lakin Tomlinson, he's probably going to leave. I don't anticipate him coming back. Tony Matthews, already a 77 overall. I mean, our line was very weak to start the season. And now here we are. We look like we're in great position to be a dominant run blocking line for sure. In our linebackers, who are very young, we're looking to have them be a much better fit for this scheme because they're faster. And you can see our defense is just playing so much better. Dawson, Barton, our kick returners. Okay, I like to have my center be my long snapper. It's just something that I've always done. We have 3 centers, I just realized this. Slot receiver is done correctly. We'll have Dawson be the 4th receiver there. Brian Burns. I'm going to switch that to make it make more sense. And, I mean, we're just, we got everything going here. You know, we got everything that we need to happening. I'm enjoying the way that this team is playing. Let's keep it going. We're going to upgrade our players. I think these are the same guys. Yeah, they're the same guys. I mean, honestly, I don't feel like I need to do that personally. I think the Madden gods will treat us well on our upgrades there. And we'll just, we'll get ready for the Bengals here, guys. I mean, I'm telling you right now, if Brian Burns doesn't become our first X Factor on defense here this season, I don't know how we can get one. Because the guy has probably over 10 sacks already this season, and this is only week 5. I mean, he's dominating to the point where it's tough for the opposing team to make a play. As he basically made Josh Allen's life a living hell that last game, as he just couldn't get anything going. 2 undefeated teams. Let's see what Joe Burrow has for us. We know this is going to be a tougher game than what we just had. The weather's perfect, so we're not going to have any mistakes like that. I mean, that's just a terrible play. I don't know what, but I maybe thought let's just get out of the sack, but put your receiver at risk like that. I don't love it. I probably should have just batted that away as DJ Chark, who I considered signing, is playing for the enemy here. Makes a great grab over Sauce Gardner. I probably should have just batted that away, honestly. Joe Mixon with another first down. Big hit right there. Derwin James. I mean, they're moving the ball on us. Let that be known. We got to try to get some pressure with Brian Burns and see if we can't force something to happen. We get another roughing the passer penalty, but that's going to give them almost a first down anyway, so probably going to net us only like an 8-yard penalty or something. Yep. I was right on the money there. What we want, actually, is to be in this situation because the windows to throw the ball are much tighter. If we can get some pressure. Oh, what a play right there by number 16, Javier Hines, the receiver that I considered drafting instead of the tight end. And he makes us pay for that decision. Ah, man, what a play right there by him. Great play. Derwin James right in his face. Tries to hit him, but he just holds on to the ball anyway. Touchdown, Bengals. The Bengals have momentum now, and we're gonna have to make something happen on offense here. It's gonna be a tough team to stop, guys. Just make no bones about it. Gonna get Brees Hall running the football. We finally have Mekhi Becton back. We're excited about that. Our line is much stronger for it. 7-yard run as Mekhi. You saw him blocking on that right side. Not really a factor in that play, but Brees Hall was definitely a factor. And he made a good 7-yard play right there. Play action. We got the tight end Quincy on that left side over the drag route. Excellent throw by Zach Wilson. I mean, we're not afraid to play offense here with this team. Couldn't break the tackle. I tried. It's not in the cards for me right there. That would have been an unbelievable play if we could have done it. But a first down. Brees Hall. All right, 1st and 10 on the 46 of the Bengals. We're already in their territory. As we don't love the route there from the tight end. Probably could have threw it, to be honest, but I don't know, just wasn't comfortable with it, so we elect to get a nice little dump off to, I believe that was, I don't know, was that Moore, maybe? As Moore makes a great catch here. I mean, he's playing well, despite his demotion to be in the slot on this team. Still playing well, still a factor. We see a broken tackle there. He makes a good play. You know, a lot of guys in this league, when you tell them that they're going to be demoted to a slot receiver, they get down, but it's good on Elijah Moore there to not let that affect him. That's a big play right there by Michael Gallup with that first down. I think we're going to try to get this ball into the end zone. Play action. Tight end. Can he make the play? He does. What a catch right there by Quincy Easton. I mean, just a dot throw, putting it where only the receiver could get it in the pylon, and he makes the catch. I mean, look at the protection. Look at the throw. Excellent everywhere. Good play right there, guys. Good play. It's a perfect kick right down Broadway. 7-7. Dueling drives so far by both of these quarterbacks. Well done on both sides. As Joe Burrow kind of dotted us up, and we responded by doing the same to his defense. Now let's see, 7-7, the Bengals take back over. You see Joe Burrow looking to get right back where he left off on this team. I don't know, man. I think that Burrow is going to have a tougher time on this drive, but we'll see. Oh, fumble right away. Fumble right away on that drive. It was a good catch by Jamar Chase, but not a good result. Let's see who caused the fumble. It was DJ Reed causing that fumble on Jamar Chase. I'm telling you guys, man. When you have an opportunity to dominate, you got to take it. Zach Wilson, a big time throw on the right sideline to once again the tight end, the first round pick, making an impact not only in this game but on this season. It's extra dimension on offense that we were sorely lacking last year. Brees Hall, 3rd and inches. Brees Hall didn't seem to be running as hard as normal there. Maybe a slight tweak in practice. He looked like he was a little, just not much, but a little bit not as strong there as he normally is. But 3rd and inches. I think they're considering audible out of this, but they will not. Five seconds to go. 3rd and inches. Easy play. Touchdown, Brees Hall. I mean, it's just absolute vacancy in the middle of the field on that play. And we take advantage. Okay, so with the turnover, we immediately go down the field and score the football. I don't know, guys. I think the Bengals offense needed to play a clean game here because I don't anticipate with the way that their defense is that they're going to stop us with the offensive weaponry that we have. That Michael Gallup trade paying huge dividends as it allows us to have Elijah Moore in the slot, so we have 3 really good receivers on the field at all times pretty much. If we're in the shotgun, which is a lot of what we do. I mean, we're gonna try. How does Joe Burrow get in the zone for a fumble? I mean, it's not his fault, but still. Big time hit right there, Brian Burns. Again, making an immediate impact. I mean, this guy has definitely been worth the draft pick and the C.J. Mosley loss. We haven't really noticed C.J. Mosley not being on the team anymore. Linebackers are still making great plays. We haven't lost a lot. Joe Burrow going to get knocked out of the zone by Brian Burns. I mean, what a play. 3rd and 17. Big sack right there, Brian Burns. And this is just what he does. He gets these guys out of their comfort zones. 3rd and 3 with a 14-yard pickup from Hines. He is so electrically fast. But it doesn't matter. 4th and 3. The Bengals are going to be forced to punt. They definitely don't want to take a chance to give the Jets great field position because Buffalo did that last week, and it definitely didn't work out for them. So the Bengals punt it. We call for fair catch. We have the ball on the 29. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. And Brees Hall gets it up the middle. A stiff arm takes us over 10 yards. 1st down. We're going to start the second quarter. exactly where we began that drive, a 1st and 10. Okay, so right now we're looking at this team and we're thinking, is this as good as it's gonna get? Or are we capable of building an even better offensive line? Oh man, this might be a bad play. Almost an interception. Zach Wilson tried to stretch the field there, but the corner is all over it. We haven't seen. Oh, look at Brees Hall. Look at Brees Hall. I mean, taking absolutely nothing and making a first down out of it. Broken tackle at the line. Let me double check to make sure they didn't do something weird. Or maybe is Garrett hurt? Okay, Garrett Wilson is back in his natural position. Okay, we're gonna take a shot here. I think 1st and 10. Why not? We're going up top. I mean, what a deep shot. Too much air on the ball. 2nd and 10. Okay, so we got. I mean, just a good run. I mean, solid run. About 5 yards. Not gonna do too much with that. Not gonna do too little. Let's see if we can get a good play here. We got Brees Hall. A great catch. Holds on to the ball. As I mentioned a couple episodes ago, he can definitely catch the ball out of the backfield as we showcased that on that play. Garrett Wilson with a big catch all over the middle. So we're just moving the ball at will here. They haven't been able to get pressure on us, even with a very young offensive line. And that has been really the difference this year for Zach Wilson as he's seen pressure for days last season, but this season with a statistically worse offensive line is getting much better protection. Big time run, Brees Hall, another broken tackle. I mean, he's just dominating. He's been dominant all year. He's been playing exceptional football, and he takes it in for another touchdown. Are we going to see him become a superstar this year? Look at that play by the offensive line. Pancaking number 55, Wilson, en route to getting Brees Hall another touchdown today. 21-7. And the Bengals are really going to need to respond here with a long drive, something that gets them into the end zone, because if they don't, it's going to be a runaway. I really had high hopes for this game being a competitive game, but it seems like our Jets team is just too much pressure on Burrow the last two drives for him to do anything, and they can't touch us on with their defense. They don't have a particularly great defense. The turnover on the second drive really hurt Joe Burrow, and then obviously not being able to do much that last one. All right, guys, here we go. 1st and 10, Bengals take over. They get back to the ground game, which I think is a great decision by them. First down. They can't forget that Joe Mixon is arguably the second best player on their team. They cannot forget that. Joe Mixon out of the backfield makes the catch. Well, not out of the backfield. It was a empty back, but he's on the right side of the offense. He comes across the middle and makes a big catch. It's a nice play right there by DJ Reed as he gets the bat down. Joe Burrow is testing our coverage. If he sees a one-on-one, he's definitely going for it. It's a good hit right there by our corner, but we can't get the ball out of the receiver's hands. 1st and 10 on the 50 for Joe Burrow and this Bengals team. You see, they're starting to protect him better here. That's a good run. 4-yard gain. Could have been absolutely nothing. You saw at the start, didn't look promising. But he makes a good play out of it. Alright, 1st and 10. They get the first down there on the 39. It's a good play from Joe Burrow. Again, they're starting to move it. They're able to protect him better, and he's making good throws. It's been a great drive for them, this one. Brian Burns absolutely demolishes Joe Mixon. Why are you running to his side? He's been a beast all year. Ask Josh Allen. Okay, so we have the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10. Forced to throw it away as the coverage is absolutely too much. 3rd and 10 on the 39. Are they going to kick a field goal here? Forced to throw it away. So would they kick a field goal? That's the question you got to ask yourself. It's a pretty far field goal, but they do have one of the best kickers in the business. And the field goal is good, right down Broadway. I mean, not the result that the Bengals wanted with the promise of how that drive started. With 1 minute and 46 seconds, the Jets are going to take over again, as they're not going to return this one. Okay, so Breece Hall, 98 rushes, 616 yards on the season. Can you add to that right now? Everybody in the stadium knows it's going to be a run, which is why you run play action. The play action works. We're on the run with Zach Wilson. We don't have the deep one that we want, but we get a good play. One-on-one on the outside. We're going up. Great coverage right there. So we don't have anything deep with Garrett Wilson. Michael Gallup with an excellent catch. Tight end gets the good ball right there. We get out of bounds. I mean, we have all of our timeouts, so theoretically we could run this ball. See if we want this smoke play. We do. Oh, what a pancake right there by Mekhi Becton. Touchdown. Jets. 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 As we get it. It's just a wonderful play. You see the broken tackle there. You saw the pancake by Becton. And it's just a foot race to the end zone. You see that juke right there. Gets him the separation. He pushes the defender out of the way. I don't know if that's considered a rushing touchdown or a throwing touchdown. Let's look at the stats really fast to see. I believe that's going to be a rushing touchdown, but let me check. Player stats. Zach Wilson has a touchdown. I don't think... Yeah, see, no touchdowns by Garrett Wilson. But if you look at running, he has one. So that'll be considered a rushing touchdown for Garrett Wilson. I mean, it's basically a wide receiver screen, but they give him a rushing touchdown. So, the Bengals blow an opportunity to get 6. They only come out with 3, and the lead gets extended. It's 28-10 for the Jets. I mean, that's just a monster pancake block, though, by Mekhi Becton to spring that run for 6. So, are we going to see more Joe Mixon, or are we going to see them try to get something going deep down the sideline to get something potentially going before the end of the half? It's a good play. Gets him out of bounds. Another good play gets him out of bounds. As we're going to change tactics and man him up here. Jamar Chase with an excellent catch across the middle. Going to change tactics yet again. Go back into his zone. We're going to try to keep him guessing. We don't want Joe Burrow getting 6 on us here. I mean, Joe Mixon makes a wild attempt to make a big play there, but really all he does is milk the clock. So, they're calling timeout. They're going to go for a field goal. I mean, it is a pretty far field goal, but they'll go for it anyway. He might be able to do it, though. He's one of the best kickers in the business. 59 yards. It is up. It is no good. And you know, just like I know, that with the time remaining, Zach Wilson is going to try to take one deep. Because that is this Jets team's nature. They're going to try to attack you at all fronts at all times, regardless of the lead. Let's just hope he doesn't result in a negative play here. It's a good ball. Garrett Wilson has a step. Touchdown, Jets. And that was a killer mistake by the Bengals. They should have just either punted the ball or went for it there. But instead, they go for the field goal. It's no good. It sets up the Jets in reasonable field position. They go for a deep shot with Garrett Wilson, and they get it to end the half 35-10. That's just a tremendous job by the Jets of slowing down the drive enough to make them make that mistake on defense there. And then on the coaching staff for the Bengals, we have no idea why you don't come out and prevent or something. I mean, we're gonna cover the medium pass because that's where they've been eating. So far, the Jets have dominated the Bengals. They get the ball at the half. It's 35-10, and I just don't see where the Bengals are gonna have any success more so than what they had in the first half. Only because the last, I'd say, 2 drives, maybe 3. They've moved the ball and then just gotten stonewalled. After that very first drive, they have not moved the ball well enough to get in the end zone, and that's been a major problem for this team. Alright, Breece Hall with a gain of 4 on first down, so it's 2nd and 6. As Breece tries to maybe get another 3, he does. As we're going to see if we can't get this first down here. Gonna take a look at all of our options. Oh, we throw a bad ball. Do I want to punt this ball? We're gonna punt the ball just because I don't think anyone in their right mind would go for it up 25, but I feel like we probably could have got the first down there. But we punt it. We're gonna stick the Bengals deep. Well, not really deep in their own territory, but reasonably so. At the 26-yard line. Joe Burrow has a 25-point deficit to make up. Let's see what he can do. As Mixon gets a gain of 1. I'm not sure why the short passes are a thing still at this point in the game. That's a really good play to break up that pass by Sauce Gardner. One-on-one coverage, they try to take their shot, and it doesn't pay off. They do not get it, as number 48 cannot keep himself in bounds. That is a 3 and out for the Bengals. Almost a first down, but they just couldn't get that one in bounds there. Couldn't break the tackle fast enough before help got there. Okay, so 100 rushes on the season, 623 yards. I think we're going to have a lot of rushes for Brees Hall, so at some points we're probably going to try to mix in our rookie running back to see if we can't get him an upgrade or two this year. As a really good throw right there by Zach Wilson, and we get a first and 10. So that's going to make it to where we can just simply run the ball now, maybe milk some clock. We'll probably put 2 clock on, 35-10 lead. Man, another almost 10-yard play for Brees Hall. I mean, if they can't stop it, why not continue to go to it, right? That's a big first down right there. Brees Hall. I mean, they've got the 2 clock on. We're going to sub the halfback here, as Michael Carter is going to get an opportunity. It's a good little 3-yard run. Gonna sub Brees Hall back in. And that's a big first down by Brees Hall. I mean, Brees is just doing everything that we want him to do here, guys. Like, he's just been unstoppable. They can't stop the run. They can't stop the pass. That is a great pass breakup right there, though. So, 2nd and 10. And we're actually going to run the ball here. Another huge gain by Brees Hall. 8 yards. Gonna see if we can't pick up this first down. But I mean, we're killing the clock very well. So even if we don't. First and goal. Easton Quincy makes another big grab. And we're just gonna relax ourselves. Just put the ball hopefully in the end zone at the end of the drive. Gonna hopefully take it into the 4th quarter here. Nope. As Brees Hall. Oh, I thought he was into the end zone there. Almost though. 7-yard gain. 2nd and goal on the 1. I mean, Brees Hall has just been so good all year. It's another touchdown for him today. We're making a concerted effort to get him in the end zone because, quite frankly, we wanted him to upgrade. We want to get an opportunity to get jukebox with him. We want an opportunity to get him, everything that he's going to want as a running back and see what we can do with him later on in the franchise. He's a very young player. 42-10, Jets. I'm not sure what to do to make it harder, guys. I mean, maybe I can tone my own settings down to make myself play worse. But I'm really not into that. I'm really not into difficulty for difficulty's sake. So I'm not sure what we do. We are third, sorry, first and 10, excuse me. Third quarter is about to be over. Might be a run here for Joe Mixon with a 2 tight end set. See what they like to do. And it is. And we're stopping it cold. They get a 2-yard gain, but definitely not what they need at this point in the game. I don't know, guys. I don't know, like, why the AI makes some of these decisions. We've seen Lamar Jackson early in the franchise slide on 4th and 1. Or, slide on third. Oh, a fumble. Derwin James picks it up again. This is his second fumble recovery of the year. The first one was for 6. This one to just destroy any hope that the Bengals had of coming back here. 32-point lead, 42-10. What? I mean, we're going to be able to come back in, I think, at that point, hopefully. I'll let you guys know. Yeah, we're back. We're good. Okay. I didn't want that game to go away because it's a beautiful stat game for us. So we're back. That's awkward. Alright, so Brees Hall gonna run the ball because we just don't need to throw it. Oof. The Bengals in different uniforms after that, so that's funny. Madden has some issues still, guys, but no harm, no foul. As we get a a touchdown once again for Brees Hall. How many is that on the day? Is that his fourth? I mean, we just didn't need to even absorb the contact there. I should have just ran to the outside. But, we're good. 49-10. The fourth quarter is upon us. Next drive that we get, we're just going to milk the clock here. Going to try to stop Joe Burrow on this drive and then kill the clock with the rest. Man, I had an opportunity to intercept that if I was paying attention there. That's tough. But a big sack or a big pressure right there. It looked like that was Jermaine Johnson. Man, I'm telling you guys, this Bengals team is used to having all day to throw the ball. They're used to being able to just dominate the time of possession with Joe Mixon and Joe Burrow completing first down after first down. And they're just unable to do that on us anymore. And you can see that it's frustrating Joe Burrow to the point that he's having to basically dink and dunk his way down the field. Nothing deep. And that's pretty much how we're winning games. We're just not surrendering the bombs. We're letting them make mistakes. as they're dotting us up right now. But still, I mean, clock is running. They're down huge. We can afford to play like this. That's a big play by Joe Mixon. But again, with 5:45, probably by the time they snap this, the clock is not on Joe Burrow's side. Is that going to be a catch? No. He's out of bounds. Good tackle right there. We keep it in bounds. Or do we? Did they get him out of bounds right there? No, they did not. Okay. I thought we kept it in bounds. Good play. And that is a 4th and inches. What are they going to do? Cashman, they're going to kick a field goal here. 4th and inches. They haven't been down in this part of the field in quite some time, and they're not going to be aggressive and go for it. Down by 39. I guess they're comfortable with a 49-13 disadvantage. But if that was me, I'd be trying to throw up 6 points when I'm at 4th and inches. That's pretty much them signaling that yeah, we're done, guys. And our kick returner extraordinaire, Dawson, breaks the game open for a 6 touchdown off the kick return. Anthony Dawson's first of his career, first as a Jet, first of everything, first kick return I believe that we've seen on the franchise. He's so fast. Hopefully that's going to get him some upgrade points. We need him to upgrade because we eventually want to be able to flip Michael Gallup. But for right now, Michael Gallup paying huge dividends for us. Okay, so 56-13, 43-point lead. It's definitely over. Now, what we're looking to get out of this is maybe force some turnovers, maybe get Sauce Gardner more stats. Right there, DJ Reed not able to jump with the receiver. It's a big completion for Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, he's looked fine. He's not really struggling. Big hit right there from Sauce Gardner. But a first down catch. Well, Joe Burrow's not really struggling. He just hasn't been able to do enough. I bet his completion percentage at all, almost a pick right there. And Hines gets a really big catch. We just missed that interception by about an inch. I bet next year we make that play as Cashman's going to be slightly better overall. Jamar Chase with a nice catch. I mean, they're moving the ball, but look at the clock. Good catch right there, and that is going to score it for the Bengals, but it's 56-20 now if they get this extra point, and they do. 56-20. We expect the Jets to just run out the clock here. But a good drive for Joe Burrow, showing what he can do when given time and having the ability to set his feet and make throws. Because Dawson's going to try to make it too. He cannot, as they bottle him up this time. Breece Hall looking to see a lot of action right now. Breece Hall has 147 total yards, only 1 receiving, but I believe it was a pretty good catch. But just didn't get any yards on it. Okay, so Breece Hall gonna take it into the 2-minute warning here, for sure. Okay, so 2-minute warning. think we're going to make a coaching change here. We're going to take Michael Carter out of his normal spot. We're going to insert Barton. And we are going to change the package here and get the sub halfback and let our rookie running back finish out the game. Brees Hall definitely done enough already. Barton, 4-yard gain. See if he can get this race down for us. He gets about a half yard. It's going to be 4th and 3. We're going to go for it just to see if we can't end the game here. Going to call a slant. See if we can't just get 3 quick yards and get the game over with. Garrett Wilson on a slant gets it. Nobody is capable of keeping up with him on that slant. Let's look at all of that open field there. And now we're probably going to just see them run the ball again. I know it's been a theme today. Barton seals the game. Gets a couple carries out there. And we're going to call that a video, I think. I appreciate all of you guys who watched this. Make sure you guys tune into the next episode, as I'm going to explore maybe upping the difficulty slightly. But again, I just think I'm playing good. I don't think the CPU is playing bad. You know, I don't think I'm taking too many risks. At least not risk. I mean, my defense has been just vicious. So I don't really know. I mean, we're on all Madden. Their settings are the same as mine. I don't know. We're just playing good. Our weapons aren't insane. We're just using them effectively. So, appreciate you guys. Make sure you smack the like button. Like it owes you money. Don't break nothing. I'm out, guys. I'll see you guys in the next episode.